Hi students, today we are going to discuss a very important 5-mark question in the chapter Electromagnetic Waves. So explain emission spectra. So first, what is meant by emission spectrum? It is the spectrum formed by a self-luminous source. Self-luminous, which emits its own light like the sun, the stars, the fluorescent tube and the incandescent bulb like that. And it has three types. There are three types of emission spectra. The first one is continuous emission spectrum. So, what is a continuous emission spectrum? Light from an incandescent bulb is first passed through a prism. Just like when white light is passed through a prism, it splits into 7 colors Vibgya. But here, why it is getting the name as continuous? Because before the violet color is ending, indigo will start. So one color will superimpose with the next color without any boundary. Okay, without any boundary. That is why it is called as continuous. So before indigo completes, next color is blue. So two colors will superimpose over each other at the boundary. That is why it is called as continuous. So the first picture you are seeing here is what a continuous emission spectrum. So it contains all colors. So it splits into 7 colors. It contains all wavelengths and all colors from violet to red. So we know that violet color is the shortest wavelength in the Vibgya spectrum and red has the longest wavelength. So it contains all wavelengths and all colors from violet to red. Example, carbon arc. So in arc building, 2 rods are touched with each other, sparks are coming with a white light. Like that, carbon arc gives out the white light, okay. Then incandescent bulb, the 40 watts, 60 watts bulbs and all, they produce continuous emission spectrum. The second type of emission spectrum is called as line emission spectrum. Line emission, so it is light from a hot gas. Hot gas passing through a prism produces this spectrum. So what do you mean by hot gas? Say for example, hydrogen gas or helium gas is in the atomic form, atoms, okay? So when these atoms are filled inside a discharge tube and current is passed through them, these atoms will be excited, vibrate, and they go to the higher energy level and come back. While coming back, they emit visible light. So light from a hot gas passing through a prism produces this spectrum. It is also called discontinuous. So why it is called discontinuous? As I already told you, in continuous spectrum, each color will merge over the other colors. But here it is clear and distinct lines. So this third picture, what you are seeing from the top is this is a line spectrum. So distinct lines will be present. So it contains sharp lines of definite wavelength. It is emitted by excited atoms in a discharge tube and it is used to identify a gas. If you look at the standard spectrum and compare it with the spectrum emitted by some elements, which element has emitted that the spectrum can be identified. So it is used to identify the gas. And example is atomic hydrogen and helium spectra. Okay. And the third emission spectrum is band emission spectrum. There is a slight difference only between the continuous emission and the band emission spectrum, children. Both will be having patches of colors, whereas in continuous, there is no line of demarcation between 2 colors. So there is no boundary between violet and indigo and blue like that. One will merge over the other, okay? Whereas in band spectrum, it is not so. Each color is having a distinct boundary. One sharp edge, other one is faded away edge. Then only the next color will begin, okay? So it is emitted by excited molecules, molecular gases like ammonia, carbon dioxide, like that, some gases which are in the molecular state, okay? So first point is it is emitted by excited molecules. Next, the spectrum contains closely spaced lines which overlap together. So if you take a sharp pencil and scale, draw one line, then close to that so many lines, if you draw very close, then those lines appear like a band. The same thing happens here also. So it contains closely spaced lines which overlap together. It has a sharp, there is a sharp at one edge and it fades away at the other edge. So in a continuous band, in a continuous spectrum, now each color in a full band will have equal illumination, brightness. Whereas in the band spectrum, one end of violet will be very bright and it slowly fades away at the other edge. That is another difference between the continuous and the band spectrum. Okay. So it is sharp at one edge and fades away at the other end. It is used to study the structure of a molecule. Example, ammonia gas in a discharge tube. So for this diagram, mostly they don't ask you to draw in the exam. Okay, only these very simple points if you write means you will get 5 marks. I hope you must have understood them. Fine.